in a universe where life does not end at death. We explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Before we get started, we have a few special promos to feature. Be sure to check out the show notes in this episode to explore what you find in the following features. Enjoy. We are now recruiting space cadets for training simulations which are open in the new Expanding Universe Discord server. Join a squadron, pick your station, and lift off from your world and into the cosmos. A link will be found in the show notes for you to sign up today. This series was recorded in a relaxed environment with background noise from a puppy and a baby. My apologies if it breaks the immersion, but I still hope you have some fun listening. Enjoy. Greetings, fellow travelers and storytellers. Welcome to a Reborn in Power series featuring two chosen from distant backgrounds coming together to face the Foundation region and the problems plaguing it. Follow along as these two chosen encounter a mystery and play on both sides of the war for command. Kayto and Ethanniel. Last you left off, you were escorted back to Kyis, supposedly the capital of Counter Command. Your Yen ally, Van, she was able to contact people to help you survive your last trip. And now you have made it to Kyis, into this what looks like a large domed off kind of city. And when you go through the dome, it almost feels like this energy field flashes through, and you see the rain from the thunderstorm above just hitting off of the field and dragged back down, creating a moat around the entire city. And as you enter inside, you see your troop. Muzo looks over towards you, Ethanniel, and also towards you, Kayto. He's like, "So, welcome to Kyis! This is my 5th time being here. It's pretty nice here."
Is there anything we should know about Razen before we meet them?
Well, Razen is actually a very, how shall I put this? Very straightforward commander. He likes to get jobs done, and done right. And you see, Ahara is kind of stepping forward. He's like, "Yeah, he's actually pretty cool. I'm his lead technical operative, so we do some good work out in the command colonies." And
we're in Kyis?
Kyis.
Kyis.
Yes. And you see Mr. Vagabond steps forward. It's like, yes, it is Kai's ass, but don't worry. It's the nice smelling part.
Who's Kai?
Never mind. He looks down and shakes his head. And you guys begin to approach what looks like a large pyramid-like building. And it opens up. And the outside of it is this, so it has a silverish glisten to it, along with what looks like turquoise engravings across it. And as you enter inside, you see what looks like a waiting room with a bunch of people sitting down in different hover chairs, and they're all like kind of working on codexes, listening to certain things. And as you look around, you see a desk at the front, and you see Vagabond approaching it along with a Hera, who's those kind of just like swaying back and forth right behind them. And you guys go up to this desk where you see a prime male who's probably about 5'10". He has this like silky black hair that flows down to his cheek on his left side, and it's shaved on the other side. And you see his eyes are this dark green color, and he looks over and is like, who are the two new guys over here? And Vagabond's like, two new guys are here to meet with Commander Razan. And he's like, all right, I'll fetch the commander for you. No worries, we're the Legionnaires. He's like, oh, okay. And you see they begin to walk over towards the room to what looks like the right side of the right side of this desk, this long desk, and the door slides open, and it goes down a hallway to multiple different chambers. And you see they go up to the first chamber to the right, and it opens up, and you see a large, what looks like circular, it almost looks like a circular study with shelves lining the walls, going into a larger archway that goes into. It almost looks like an outside, like a garden of some kind, but you can't really see it quite well from where you are at, as you've just entered. And you hear Muzo, "Commander over here!" And suddenly a female walks out from the corner of the archway, and she has this red hair. She's prime. It's more of a reddish brunette. And she looks at you. She has these kind of almost reddish golden eyes. And she looks at the two of you, and then looks over at you, Ethanniel, and then is like, "Ethanniel, is that you?"
I just like look at you, and then look at her,
and then the rest of them look back.
Hi.
And she walks over.
Wait, you know him? How do you know him?
He was in Corps Command for some time.
I was.
You were in with Razan.
We were.
She looks at you. Go ahead and roll. Are you trying to act like you remember, or?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll a deception check. D12.
Would have been nice. Oh, 12 plus 17.
17. As you see her look at you, she looks at you. She's like, "Yes, that's true." And
I'm like, he lost all of his memories.
I was gonna ask what happened to you. You seem.
This is why we're surprised that you actually know him.
I don't know who you are.
I thought
Muzo's like,
maybe
you
he was
knew
from
him?
the past, like like some type of super soldier that was frozen in time.
He was from the past, just about
Or maybe a lover?
15. No,
No.
sorry.
Definitely lovers. You guys are definitely lovers.
No, and
Worth a
she
shot.
okay, and she is.
She's not like blushing as I say that, or
You can see that she does have some enhancements on her.
So, how do you know him?
He and Razen,
I founded core command and counter command.
no.
Founded all the commands.
Anyway, you were saying
He and Razen were recruited by Ekalo together.
and then Razin went off and started counter command.
No, Razen did not start counter command.
No, but he's a commander at
Counter command. Razen,
Hey, what's your name?
I am Caston.
What do you do here at counter command?
I am the head operative of the Legionnaires.
And me and you never,
No.
went on any missions together?
I joined as soon as you went off on a very important mission for Ekalo.
Do you know what that mission was?
It had something to do with some kind of sin frame.
Sin frame.
A sin frame.
So that he just had to go find it, or
He had to go. He had to go find it because we lost it.
oh, so you had it before?
Yes, and then a battle between our first forces against Core Command for the first time.
Ooh,
It's a long story.
Yeah, well, what's so special about the sin frame?
It had detailed plans about the corruption within Core Command. Everything that they were planning to do, how they caused the reset, wiped everyone's memories away.
Oh. Wow, that's heavy.
This sounds a bit like
Conspiracy theorists. But
yeah, a little bit, but also you've seen some crazy shit.
Yeah, so which is why I'm not immediately.
It's not.
Yeah. Like, wow. All right. Well, I feel like I'm asking a lot of questions, and you seem very just
coming through
course.
the archway. This man has long gray hair. He has these spectacles on, and he has a large trench coat on. As he walks in with his hands in his pockets, and he walks in. It's like, "Hey, pleasure to meet you."
This is Ethanniel.
He walks up, and Kasten gets in. She seems like she gets all ready and prepared for him.
I just kind of lean over to Ethanniel. I'm like, you definitely hit that.
Absolutely.
And the commander walks up to you. It's been some time.
I just stare him down, like try to be like as menacing as possible. Angrily. Don't say anything. Just, like intimidation. Just like
He just glares right back at you.
Are you flexing?
And he's like, we'll have to catch up. All right.
Lean over to Moose and I'm just like, I'm really confused.
Muzo's like, I don't know what's going on either.
Did he walk away?
Vagabond and Ahara are just kind of standing there awkwardly, just being like,
So it's a pleasure to meet you.
yes, what's happened, Vega? And Vagabond steps up. It's like, Van here. And you see, he's like, Commander? And she kind of salutes him. And he's like, it's all right, at ease. And he's like, Van here let out a distress call, and we were able to pick it up. And these two were Van's captives, I believe. And you see he looks over and he smiles. And she led them to us. So here they are. Right. You are Kayto.
Correct.
You said. How do you know Ethanniel?
I found him in a ship, and he lost all of his memories.
I picked up on that.
Yeah. He had some enhancements on him.
I have seen that as well.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have them anymore. They're just kind of holes in his body.
Yes.
And we bonded over the span of a couple weeks while we were just kind of floating through space. And now he's my traveling companion.
I see. Well, Ethanniel, do you remember me at all? Anything? Go ahead and roll me a straight... Actually, a discipline check.
$12.
12? Fuck.
You think really hard and have a stroke.
Yes. Yes.
Razan. I love you, Razan.
Suddenly, Daniel, you begin to think about this, and you remember a memory flash in your eyes. You remember you were inside this black space, and you saw lines of white code stringing straight into your brain, and you saw pieces of your memories being torn from you. And then you come back. And you look at Razan.
Are you okay there, buddy?
Your feathers kind of like started to shiver a bit in your face.
I do not know you.
You and I were recruited by Ekalo Tyke together.
I have no memory. This doesn't even come up in my recollection.
I see. Well, then I should introduce myself. I am Commander Razan Aor.
Does he seem like sad?
Yes.
Just gonna lean in. I think you might have hit that instead.
He seems more just disappointed.
Razan. I am Ethanniel.
Pleasure to meet you. So, what brings you to Kyis? And Van comes up and is like, this one, points at Ethanniel, has an outstanding debt from Corps Command. But when all that occurred, a robot went berserk, a sin went berserk, and actually started slaughtering a bunch of people on the command colony we were at, actually, front of 5, I believe. Front 4. Yeah, that's the one. And she looks over and is like, he got his enhancements taken out from that, and we ended up going to a random world. A lot of stuff has happened since then. So, and Razan looks over, like, so you've been busy. Do you have any disdain for Corps Command?
Members of Counter Command saved our lives. Helped us in the middle of the galaxy, so although we are relatively neutral, we do have a preference towards Counter Command as of now.
All right.
We're kind of fans of the people. Just,
Remember Vice? Vice is pretty cool.
Vice is pretty cool. We're like free agents, you know. We just kind of go where we're needed. We just want to help people.
No affiliations.
No affiliations.
Sell swords.
Yeah.
All right. We could use a couple mercenaries in Counter Command.
Sure.
Would you like to go on a mission?
For Counter Command?
Indeed. It'll pay.
The official operatives?
It will pay in volts.
I think we need volts.
I definitely need volts.
Yes. We'll take you up on that. Actually, how much?
Well, and he goes over and he checks his codex. And he brings something up. We do need a rescue operation. You said you wanted to help out. This one will pay in total 1,700 volts.
Would we be doing this as a contractor or as official operatives of Counter Command?
Contracting.
Yeah, I can do that.
It is a political matter, so contracting would be
Yeah, we'll help out.
good. And in getting them back, getting the diplomats back in one piece, you'll be paid upon return 1,700 volts. between the two of you.
Awesome. Is there like a down payment? Just...
Would you like a down payment?
I think that'd be fair. I mean,
You need some new enhancements.
So we can go and maybe...
How much of a percentage would you like from the overall 17?
Half now, half later?
We can do half now, half later.
All right. Then we shall. And if that is the case, he goes and he pulls his codex out. He's like, please tap your codex
I
to this
tap
one.
it.
You tap it. The mission goes directly into your codex. And he's like, all right. Great doing business with you.
It's a pleasure.
Do you have a vessel that you can take there? Or do you need to be supplied one?
We would need to be supplied one.
All right. Any damages are taken out of your overall total.
Well, I mean, the mission, like, what is that likely to happen?
As long as you don't get into combat, and also you can use a stealth field, which we have.
All right. Well, I guess like, as long as we can inspect the vessel before we take off, then sure.
Of course.
Is there a marketplace here in
Yes.
Kyis we can go to? Just to restock on some fuel.
Yes, there is a marketplace that you can go to. This mission, I believe, does have a time limit, though. So,
How long?
I would give 24 hours.
Oh, so we should probably leave now.
Is
Is there anything vital that we should know, like that you feel is important that we know right now?
the diplomats are actually allies to the counter command movement. They're from one of the command colonies, and they are struggling to work out some issues. And core command is that there are other senators that create blockades. We want you to try to get them through as quick as possible.
All right. Yeah, I think we can do that.
Get in, get out.
Yes.
Get in, get out.
And along the way, if the senators are actually very, very polite, nice. They could pay you as well.
Wonderful.
Anyways, if you would like, Muzo, would you like to escort them to the ship and also through the marketplace to the ship? That way they can kind of see if they can find anything before they head out. And Muzo's like, of course, I'll make it quick. And he's like, all right, come on with me.
Pleasure. I'll turn and head out.
You guys head out. Uzo begins to kind of fly with you guys. Like, so that was kind of awkward.
Just look at Ethanniel.
What do you know about me and Razen's relationship?
Nothing.
He's never brought me up before?
No. I don't think he has had the need to. Probably, I don't know, maybe he hasn't seen you in a long time. You guys continue to move through. Go ahead and roll perception checks as you begin to walk through.
One.
Not so busy marketplace at the current moment.
So got a nat 1 for a total of 13.
22.
You start eyeing some of the little market stalls in this area. What are you specifically looking for?
Didn't they say they'd swap out my enhancements when we got there?
Oh yes.
We forfeited the corrupted ones.
Muzo looks over at you. He's like, there is an enhancement dealer over there. Caston goes there.
And you'd want me to just trade these corrupted ones to that dealer, or?
No. I'll take the corrupted ones.
Oh, that's right. You were going to buy me some new ones. That's right.
Let's go look and see what they have.
Okay. What were your original enhancements?
They were the legs. There's two.
Sonic calves and...
Sonic calves and...
Sonic calves and... Oh my god.
Armor boost?
Alright.
Sonic calves and armor boost? Or was it the tech generator?
No, it's the Sonic calves and the armor boost.
Okay.
But that means that you're gonna have to probably get an armor boost and a Sonic calf. Like, your enhancements don't move different places. So you'll have to get something that's on your chest and on your legs.
But I have holes there.
Yes.
So wouldn't it just be able to, like...
Yeah,
install
no,
it?
so like, you'd be able to install it, but... I mean, you could try to get weapons armed on your legs or something.
No.
Or weapons on your chest.
I want it, like, exactly where it was.
So you want, like, an armor boost and Sonic calves?
Yeah, because that's what he took from me.
Yeah. You go up, and when you go up, you see just a table and what looks like a Sin that sits like behind the table.
Does he look like the other Sin?
He looks like he has these like he almost looks like a full like just silver metallic grade steel box kind of thing. And he like moves his arms, and as his arms move, they kind of ripple for a second, and he stands up. Welcome.
Sin, I need enhancements.
I have enhancements. What kind of enhancements would you like?
Sonic calves and armor boost. Rank 3, quality 2.
Sonic calves and armor boost.
And then I push Kayto forward like he's gonna pay.
And he scans your body. He's like, Sonic calves and armor boost. That will be 1500 volts.
How about just the calves for now? How about just the armor boost for now?
Armor boost. Armor boost will be 750 volts.
That's all of our money.
What else do we need? We have rations.
Well, let's go look around first. And
No. We have weapons, we have rations.
I started walking away.
I grab him by like the scruff
By the scruff?
of your clothing.
Okay, go ahead and... Are you trying to dodge this?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dodge it and go ahead and roll a brawl. You rolled high, Daniel.
Oh. Shit.
Pretty sure you beat him. You got it?
23.
And he beats me.
You grab him by the scuff of his shirt, and you kind of turn him around and grab him. What do you say?
Listen here. You're not the one up front taking the damage. Give me my damn fucking armor boost money.
No.
try reaching for his codex.
You have half the money already.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Did he transfer it just to Daniel?
What?
When he transferred the volts,
Did he even transfer the volts, or did he just give us the mission?
he gave his codex out.
I gave the codex out, but he only sent me the mission.
Did he send him the mission and the volts with the codex?
Yeah, the volts are
Or only to Daniel?
Yeah,
Oh.
to Kayto. Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes directly into his volt strip.
Yeah.
That's all of the money. Let's go
Listen,
see if there's anything we need for the
There's
mission.
nothing else we need for this mission.
We don't know that yet.
Everything I have in this little cube. You know what I don't have in this cube? My armor boost.
What does the armor boost do?
It protects me.
Adds +3 to his armor rating, hits, and threshold.
And I'm in danger from holding off the bad guys from you.
And he checks. Well, what is your armor rating? Actually, no, not armor. Your armor threshold. It's both of yours. Also, I believe you guys. So, what's half of 1700? It was
1850.
850, right?
850.
So you would have 100 volts left. If you got this.
No, I have some volts.
You have some volts?
I took out the loan.
Okay, that's true.
My armor threshold is 7.
What is the total max?
7.
Like, so have you taken any damage to your armor threshold?
I don't think so.
My armor threshold
What's your armor
has
threshold
been
at?
lowered significantly.
How? What's your armor threshold at?
Where am I finding that? Is that
At the
in
very bottom.
attributes? An undergear, right?
It should be at the very bottom of the sheet.
There we are. My armor rating. Oh no, my armor threshold is 9 out of 21.
Jesus.
9 out of 21?
Yeah.
The robot looks at you, is like, your armor looks good. Your armor looks damaged.
How much to repair it?
I will, if you buy the armor boost, I will repair it
For free.
for free.
On the house.
Alright,
Okay.
whatever.
I grab his codex and I kind
You
of.
don't grab shit.
I grab his codex
You don't
and I slam
grab
it down on the.
anything from me.
I have you by the scruff.
You're not. You can't. You still have to try to grab it from
Muzo grabs your shoulder and is like, hey, come now.
I drop Kayto. Your feet weren't touching the ground for like 30 seconds, by the way. That was just.
me. No, you're not strong enough for that.
Yeah, I'm strong.
No, you're not.
So, are you going to buy something?
Yeah, we'll buy the armor thing.
All right.
We're on counter command business
That
on a
will-
time sensitive mission, so let's try to expedite this.
That will be 750 volts, and you see he pulls out his hand, and it shifts into a volts transfer device.
Pay it.
You
It's like an NFC kind of thing, or is it like to insert the chip? What is it?
you literally just wave your volts chip into it, and it takes out the volts. He puts his hand back down. Thank you for doing business, and he takes his hand, his other hand, and it raises up, and he puts his hand straight onto the table in front of him, and it begins to construct armor boosts right there. As it does so, it
Take off my H-Tech armor, and I lay it on the table.
You lay it on the table, and then you go and take it. It's like, would you like a calibration?
Might as well.
He goes and takes the armor boost with his hand, and he goes and presses it on your chest, and you feel a slight pinches. Go ahead and roll me an endurance check.
Ooh. 19?
19.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of stamina. as you feel it into your chest. But it connects, and you have now an additional +3
For armor?
for armor rating, hits, and threshold.
So I never took off it when they took off the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just leave it there?
Yeah, leave it there.
Okay. And it was -3 stamina? Or how much?
A -5.
5 stamina.
You getting your water makes me want to have some water.
Check it out. I'll bring it to the gym.
So you require this, and you see he takes his hand and places it onto the tech armor, and then you see it begins to reconstruct itself. And as that happens, it finishes, and then he hands it back to you.
I equip it.
You have a max armor threshold. You read the recharger and repair, right?
I was looking at the ones I can afford right
Yeah.
All right, I think we're ready to go.
All right. You begin to head out. Muzo leads you to what looks like the hangar bay, and he goes up to one of the actual pods. He opens up the door to it.
This is our ship that we're taking?
Yes, it will be just you two.
Okay. To
I-
where
The coordinates are on the mission.
Hera didn't want to join us?
Hera has some business to take care of with Commander Ryzen.
Muzo? I know this trip sounds nice to you. That maybe you would like to join us?
And he looks at you. This is a little beneath me. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. How about for Van? Can't be beneath her.
Van has to speak with the commander as well
Okay.
as a report.
Already walking onto the
And
ship.
you two are mercenaries. You're not a part of. And also, we can't really get into this because, that won't look good for the diplomats.
So, the Castin, she's the head of the Legionnaires. What are
She is not. The Razen is the head of Legionnaires.
head of operations of the Legionnaires?
Yes. Kestin.
I assume this is beneath her too.
Significantly more, probably, for me. Yes.
Well,
It seems right up your alley, though.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Real talk from one cancel to another. So,
Right, yes.
yep. And then I just pat him, but like pretty hefty pat. Not like hard, but like.
Okay, he pats you about the same, a little bit more.
Then I give him a little bit more.
And he's like,
You hear the ship powering on.
Okay, the ship goes and powers on.
Well, can I get your contact information?
I believe you already have it.
Do I have it?
Yes, you do.
Okay, walk in. Okay.
Farewell!
I give him a big pat and then I run off.
Farewell! Door closes. You enter inside the ship. As you are inside there,
Is it a nice ship?
it's a nice little pod. It's not like
Tier 1 cargo shuttle carrier?
this It seems more of a it seems more of like a stealth pod than anything. It comes with a cockpit. It comes with it's a 2-man cockpit. There are lower tier guns on it, but there is a pretty good stealth field that lasts about 4 hours.
Can I be like, once I've powered on the ship, can I be going through? I want to go through the mission brief.
Yeah, it should be like a mission brief. If you could just like say that we're reading it together out loud in front of the cockpit.
Oh, I was going through it while you were patting Booze and Beak in the back.
No, you turned it on. You can't read that fast. Your intelligence is at like
You can't tell me how fast I can read.
You can't read that fast and comprehend it.
So you, Kayto, go to activate the ship's the ship's systems, and as soon as the ships turn on, you take your codex and you go to check the actual mission. The mission says 2 diplomats named Revo Tan and Granvi Tynet. Would you like to write these down?
Sorry. One more time.
Revo Tan, Revotahn,
Diplomat.
and Granvi Tynet, Garonvi, Tynit. And they were on a transport to the harbor and require an evac from a command satellite. Please help them escape it without being caught and take them to the capital environment of Vosador. The coordinates on it say VTQF01, Sector 001, 1374.
One more time.
Coordinates are VT-QF01 Sector 001 1374.
001 774?
1374.
1374. Who's voicing it? Is it Kasten? Is it Razin?
No, it's just
it just shows a.
Is it that dude in the Star Wars episode for the Clone Wars?
You want me to do that?
Diplomat Revotan.
2 diplomats named Revotan and Granvi Tynet were on a transport to the. But yeah, you see this, and then it also says the pay as well.
cool.
So yeah, and with that, you go and start up the ship. As the ship goes and lifts off. And we're going to end the session there. That way we can begin a full new storyline.
New arc.
New arc.
No, if it's an arc, it's more just like...
No, it's an arc. It's an arc.
Missions can be arcs. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, and also you guys get 12 CP.
Dang, like I can level up for sure next time.
I thank you for listening to The Foundation. Be sure to listen to the New Age campaign as threads begin to emerge and tie in with every series. After all, this is an overarching anthology. Also, if you want to be reborn yourself, you can subscribe as a Chosen to access Chosen creation and exclusive Codex entries. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.